Good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. Our legal department, co-comrades and legal viewers, helping Mrs. Solution. Live this afternoon, we are bringing news from Access to Justice TV to you on four guides in trouble as the robbers Burgle apartments midway with property worth 300 million naira. Followed with details, please. Four security guards have landed in trouble in Lagos State after armed robber reportedly broke an apartment and made away with property including money worth about 300 million naira belonging to Mrs. Evelyn Callum Tower and escaped. Reports are saved from Express News that the incident happened at Tumble Street of Onikwis Road, Ikoyi, Lagos State, Nigeria, where the suspect, Anta Terry, 32 years, Tana Emmanuel, 43, David Lover, 30, and Nnamdi Emenyo, 36, were engaged as security guards. According to the police sources, the owners of the apartment, Mrs. Taiwo, reported that her apartment was burgled by armed robbers on 24 February 2023 in the early morning at about 3:30 a.m., armed with guns and other dangerous weapons, and they carted away property inside the apartment before they escaped. She listed what the armed robbers carted away, which include $177,800, £27,200, Rolex wristwatch worth €10,500, uh, Chopard wristwatch worth $12,230, Cartier wristwatch worth $6,300, iPhone Pro Max worth 800,000 naira, including gold ring and bracelet worth 100 million naira. The suspects were arrested following a petition to the Commissioner of Police, who detailed the strike squad to investigate the alleged armed robbery incidents, and the security guards were arrested and detained at the State Command headquarters in Ikeja for interrogation. During interrogation, the guide reportedly told the police that they did not know anything about the robbery incident in the area nor knew that there was a robbery attack on that house. However, the police found them culpable as security guards and charged them before the Oba Magistrate Court for conspiracy and armed robbery. They all pleaded not guilty and informed the court that they were security guards and knew nothing about any robbery operation in their apartment. The prosecutor, Inspector Iraba Uche, then asked the court to give a date for hearing since they pleaded not guilty to enable the police to prove they actually committed alleged offense. The presiding magistrate, Mrs. Ere Alajo, granted them bail in the sum of 200,000 naira each, with two surety license who must show evidence of means of livelihood and address verified. The matter was adjourned to 18th of May 2023 formation, while the defendants were remanded in custody at the Correctional Center at Kirikiri Town, Lagos, pending when they will perfect their bail condition. Lesson to learn. One, from my own point of view, which I'm not concluding anyway, uh, I don't know if the complainant in question is either Davido or Davido brother or E-Money or Dangote relation or what is this man's name? Obi Kubana. Because or you're a diplomat, and even if you're a diplomat, I believe they also have a limit to what they can have and so on. So if you can have this sum of money, and what is the purpose of you keeping all such amount of money, raw cash, in your house? Let me repeat the amount mentioned made away with from that apartment. $177,800. $177,800. £27,200. Rolex watch, which were the Rolex wristwatch, which worth €10,500. Cheaper wristwatch worth $12,230. Cartier wristwatch worth $6,300. iPhone Pro Max worth 800, including gold ring and bracelet worth 100 million. Good. All dis bracelet, wristwatch, iPhone Pro Max, wristwatch and all that, agreed, you have such in your house, they can make away. Den you have $177,000 and 27,000 pounds and all that in your house, and you cannot be able to afford paying the Nigerian police to engage your house with either um either the police or mobile police officers engaged to your apartment, to your building. You are employing the service of an ordinary guard that probably don't have any security defensive gadgets to protect even themselves against armed robbery or incident of such. You have property, raw cash in your house that worth 300 million pound, 300 million worth, and you could not afford to pay for a service of qualified guide like police, like mobile police, and you have to deploy them to your house to guide the house and your property. How much are these security guards being paid? How much is their salary? And what gives you the mindset that security guards that have no security equipment, even some of our police, they are not properly equipped when it comes to security gadgets and all that. Then you employ a guard, some guards in the house, 4 guards, even the guards are 1 million. If they are being confronted with robbers that have sophisticated, even police that are not having, that does not have sophisticated equipment to confront robbers that have what it takes to bring them down, they will first have to protect their heads before they use tactics and whatsoever to confront such robbers. Then you have ordinary guards in the house, and even the guards even said from their statement that I just read that they have no single idea that robbers come into the house, or even in any way have any understanding that that house was attacked. So how did robber escape or find their way to the apartment where they made away with all these properties and monies, and no guard is aware of? I thank God anyway, though they were sent to correctional center pending when they meet their bail condition. But I still thank God for the prosecutor, which also advised the magistrate to grant them bail pending when police provide cogent reason and prove that they actually committed the offense. Because one thing is for you to charge someone to court, another thing is for you to have proof, your evidence, while the person should be charged to court. I think time should come where police should take their time to investigate matters before charging people to court. Because you just charge people to court, they cannot meet up the bail condition at that moment, that same day, Then they will be sent to go to Kirikiri or to go to correctional center, where they will still have to test prison because you were not able to do your proper investigation. Let them remain in the police cell and let them be told that they have to investigate the matter, have proof to back up whatsoever investigation that they are doing. If they found culpable, good and fine. You cannot say somebody is found culpable because he is a security guard in a compound there. Do your proper investigation. Put more effort to interview and investigate in the area. If warrant, you go to where the person have worked before or to the family background of the person who have this kind of money that was stolen. She will have enough money to provide for police logistics to do more investigation. Hence, police are not being given money or provide such money or facility to do further and deeper investigation. Then if you report to the police, try to support also in your own way, that they will be able to have a proper investigation, not just to charge the case to court. Now they say they have no idea of such. Okay, so what proof have you gotten that you say they are found culpable? Or because they are just a security guard in the building for that reason, did they confess anybody? Did anybody confess the guards? Was there any contradictory statement given by the guards, how why they are found guilty or culpable of being charged to court? At times we know some of you police are doing wonderfully well. You are doing greatly in your work. Still take your time to investigate. Even if we, human rights, put pressure for the release of the person, still let us understand it is better to investigate the matter properly and also notice the person is found guilty or culpable or is free of such before you release the person or charge the person to court. So if you, for instance, investigate the matter and you discover the person is not found culpable or guilty of the allegation, still go before the court. I have done my investigation and I discover the person is not found guilty, left at the discretion of the court to either discharge the person or engage more or other office to investigate the matter for further prosecution or however. So please, I, for once, I don't think somebody should have that kind of money and you will not engage in a higher security force to guide you, protect your valuable properties other than just this guide that you're engaging their what is it called, their service. Anyways, I just believe on the which date that the case is coming up, we just hope God give the magistrate the wisdom she required from God to look into the matter deeply beyond the physical of understanding and suspicion of any human being. Because it's God that judge and it's God that give the wisdom to those that will judge. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Gabriel, how are you? Suleiman, how are you, sir? That is it.